Hey everybody, it's your Daddy X here. So, one of my really good friends, Radical Reggie, has seen me do a lot of my Game Boy mods, a lot of my Game Boy restorations, refurbished, whatever you want to call them. And he actually asked me to do something very personal. He wants me to take his original Game Boy Color and mod it. And as I do this, I'm going to tell you the story of how me and Reggie actually became friends. Let's begin.
Member of the Information Society. That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the Information Society.
So before we get into the story, let's just look at Reggie's original Game Boy Color. So it's a purple shell, no different than all the other purple ones I've really worked on. The thing is that Reggie has a lot of scratches on this thing. I'm assuming at some point Reggie dropped it or it scraped against something. Or you know when you're like walking and you drop it and it just scrapes up against the side? You have that issues. The back is kind of faded and of course it's not backlit. So these are the things we're going to be working on. The buttons will stay the same. Pads will stay the same because I wanted to have that original feel. So it's not just reshelling this, but it's also having a backlit light that's in it. So let's get into the story of me and Reggie. So Reggie and I met, I want to say about 3 years ago. Now it's 3 years ago at the Game On Expo. I think like most of us, all of us are like a fan, at least if you watch my channel, you're a fan of the Metal Just Rocks crew and Jason's channel. So when I was watching it, I saw Reggie, like most of you, and you know Reggie's like super PlayStation fanboy and everything like that. Well, so am I. But more so than anything, I'm really attractive in a non-sexual way, in a non-threatening way, to people that have knowledge. I love being around people that are smart, that have knowledge, and love to share knowledge. So hearing him talk about like PlayStation 1 gems, watching him wear a PlayStation 1 hat, just into all those things, it just really made me excited. So I want to say about like then 2 years before that, or a year before that, I had told one of my friends I just had a surgery, right? And Jason had Reggie come on the channel, and Reggie was talking about their pickups, and his last pickup was this massive I think they call it a matchbox light. It's basically a PS1 light that says, hey, like a display kiosk, almost not a kiosk, but like a display piece that goes into this. And when I saw it before he brought it on, I told my friend, if this motherfucker brings that out, I'm gonna be so pissed, because that's part of my holy grail for collecting. And he came out and he brought it out, and I was so pissed. But at the same time, I was happy because that's someone that's really into collecting, and that's someone into collecting like personal things to make your decor of your house look. And if you know me by now, I'm a man of aesthetics. So the next thing I did was I told my friend who's right next to me, and I had surgery, so I'm laying on my couch. I said, I'm gonna become friends with this guy. And it wasn't to become friends with him to ride on his coattails, you know, or to get free games. It was because I had seen someone in this world that had the same interest as me, and someone that had the same interest in me, you got to be around them. You really do. And it's not just video games, but there's just an aura of goodness, I guess you could say, around certain people. And because you got that aura around them, you want to be around them. So I go to Game On, I'm dressed up, I'm fresh, and of course it come with a package of games. I give him a package of games because I want him to have these games. And they were all games that I beat. Some Sega Saturn games, some PS1 games, some import games, because Reggie likes import. And me and Reggie kind of just bonded. And the coolest thing, and I say this story a lot, when I go hunting with Reggie, or I go to like places with Reggie, just video games, you can talk about like convention. I don't know how many of you can relate, I want you to think back, like, 1998, whatever, you're 14 or you're 12 or you're 15 or you're 18, and you buy a game or you rent a game at Blockbuster for $4 for the weekend. Your dad happens to give you another $5, for Little Caesars pizza, that you come home on a Friday with your friend and you just play the shit out of that game. That's what it felt like with Reggie when we go hunting, because when we play afterwards, we really only collect games that we want to play. So we weren't just picking up junk, and we were picking up games that we can relate, but at the same time, we're trading knowledge, right? All right, here we are. It's all done. Thank you for going through all my rambling about me and Reggie. I gotta finish that story on another time. But here's his Game Boy. Backlit, clean. If you are watching and somehow paying attention during my rambling, you actually saw that I actually air compressed off any little dust. That's like my new move that I'm doing with these things. Make life smarter. But everything's clear. Everything's nice. Buttons work fresh. I used the same membranes back in there, so everything should be good. It's just cleaned up. So original buttons that are in there. Shell's nice and clean. Still feels firm. Still feels like the real deal. I think he's really gonna like it. I'm playing Mario and 6 coins. It's the hack version where they actually put it in color, because it's never came out in color. It was actually a game that Reggie allowed me to borrow for this video, and I think it's time we hop on a plane and give it back to him. Let's see Reggie's reaction.
All right, so you got me something in here. You know how I feel about Nintendo. Everybody thinks I hate Nintendo, but that's not true. I actually like Nintendo a lot. So
You also like to lie.
Okay,
I was playing.
Yeah, you get down. But
As he wears his PlayStation hat backwards, so you don't know. Yeah.
But no, this is just a representing the controller. So I got the which controller? You already know which controller, right? But yeah, Nintendo. Let's see what we got in here. Oh shit, I totally forgot about this. It's my Game Boy Color redone, and oh my god, I can't wait to turn this on. And there's a game already in it, in Mario 2, which is my favorite. Mario Land 2, which is one of my favorite Mario games of all time. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that. That color is sick.
The top, where the infrared thing,
Yeah.
if you tap that with your finger, tap it.
Oh my god. Make it brighter, dim. This is amazing. There's like 5 different things you can do. That's the we're definitely using the brightest. Look at that. X. Thank you so much for this hookup, man. This means a lot, dude.
Show it again.
Game Boy. I actually originally got this back on Christmas of '98. My mom got me a Game Boy Color, and I was really at the time I was very ecstatic because the Game Boy's finally in color, pretty much. But of course, they always sacrifice something, so no light in it. So seeing this light in here like this, man, it's mind blowing. I mean, this is the way to play these games now. I know Game Gear tried to do a light in it, but that light was so weird because you have to angle it to get the best view out of it. It's so awkward. But this, man, if Nintendo did this back in the day, man, people would have still paid the price for it, man, because it looks so good. Very happy to have this, man. Purple's my favorite color. My favorite game is in here as well. Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. DX version, which has Luigi in it, which is cool. Very happy right now, man. So thank you again, brother. Appreciate you. Excessive exclusives, baby. This is the work they do. This is what they put out for you. So check them out.